I'm currently a boxer at Undisputed Fight Academy under Chris Bladen. I'm currently 2-0. I've got a fight on Saturday, which is a few days from now. And yeah, this is just a bit of footage that I'm doing with Samir. We're at a different venue today, change of plans. A couple of the guys just outside, and then we're going to head off back inside in a minute, go over my diet and a few other things.
So can I just ask you what this is that you're putting onto your hands and how this actually helps you?
So these are my wraps. There's different ways of wrapping. It's whatever you're most comfortable with, but these are just to prevent you from like pulling ligaments, tearing tendons, breaking knuckles, just add protection really. Yeah, that's the only real reasoning behind wraps. Warm-ups, most important really, injury prevention. Get your heart rate going, get you a bit more alert. What else? Mainly just heart rate. Make sure your muscles elasticate a lot better. So you're not going to pull up. Range of motion gets a lot better. Gives you like 5 minutes to get your head in the game. So it's Fletcher. I'm at Full Power Fitness based in Hina. It's a Monday evening. Show you a bit of things that I do in the gym. Yeah, come on, let's go. Brought a few things along today for this meeting. Show you guys a few things that I do eat on a daily, like day-to-day basis, and the reasons why. So I've got 6 things here with me. So we'll start off with the most important. We've got peri-peri chicken breast mini fillets from Morrison's. Obviously protein. They've got some flavour to them as well, so don't get boring. But that's just so I'm not feeling sore, my muscles can get stronger, recover quicker, etc. Honey, I can't eat porridge plain, so instead of like golden syrups and stuff like that, better alternative. Got grapefruit here. My dad makes this. He cuts it up for me and that, so it's nice. I mean, it's good for like vitamins and stuff. Keeps me like not getting ill. Nothing worse than being ill for a fight. Got Caribbean rice. This is really nice. Convenient as well, like 2 minutes, but it fills you up. It's nice, it ticks all the boxes. We have my favourite, which is protein bagels. Can get quite creative with these. Cheap, cheerful, taste nice, fill you up. And then we've got lastly here, which my girlfriend's mum put me onto, is like Revita bars. It's like rye bread. Have this with a bit like soft cheese on, pineapple on top of them. They're all right. They're lightweight snacks, keep you going in that, so they're all right as well. But that's just a glimpse of what I eat. There's more, but we could be here forever because I try to switch it up because they're not the like, tastiest types of food, so you got to keep switching up. But yeah, that's my diet.
So how many meals a day do you have then?
So you'll find with a lot of athletes, they don't eat big meals, like 3 meals a day. That's the worst thing you can really do because then you're heavy and it makes you a bit lethargic. So typically, if you ask any of my people I work with, like colleagues or my friends, they'll say that I eat small meals spaced out throughout the day, probably about 6 to 8 meals a day. And it's quite like snacky meals, nothing too big, just it's like 2-hour bursts really. So I think boxers in general they're a lot more down to earth. It's a lot more respectful, I found, in comparison to football. I mean, football is more like getting to a stage where I'd play football and I could just tell with certain individuals that they were just there just to have a scruff up. So whereas boxing is a complete different. Like you can have lads that from different races, different weights, everything, genders, all come together. It's more team orientated, even though it's a one-man sport in effect. Here we go. So yeah, this is my mouth guard. Just a black one, nothing special. Just put it in like that. quite a good one to be fair. My coach gave me this one. 'Cause I forgot my other one. And then obviously I've got a see-through one as well. I just had it a minute ago. Yeah, so I got this one as well. This one's a bit bigger though. I mean, that's if you look in comparison, one's a lot bigger in height than the other. Can you see that, Samir?
Yeah.
You see how the black one's a bit smaller?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
What would you
that's
say is
that's what I
better
reckon.
to use?
Well, yeah, but this is what I'm going to get onto now. The black one's a lot better to use in that respect because the bigger your mouth guard, the less oxygen you can get in, I find. So it like gets in the way of your intake. So definitely, I like this black one. I don't know where it's from though, so I can't recommend it. Like I said, my coach gave me this. But yeah,
It's great to hear, and I wish you luck for your next fight. I hope you stay safe, and thank you very much for your time.
Your winner by TKO, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Fletcher